Alright, y'all. Time to put in work. I'm late because I had to watch my 49er game and then I had to calm down from our loss. Shit, it is what it is, but we 2-1. That's my team. 49ers is my team. Nobody can take that away from me. Not even them. So, let's get into what really should happen. But this preseason, so it won't be the same as far as which team it is. So, alright, we got I did quite a few things. If you saw my draft in the last video, from between that point and this point, I'm going to get into the people I picked up in free agency as well as the draft. Ferguson I picked up in the draft, if you've seen it. This guy, Ripping, came from free agency. Halfbacks, Mostert been here. Cohen I got out of free agency. Both of these are from free agency. Breida, our original guy. Fullback, I got Harris out of free agency. I mean, not my bad, from the draft. Wide receivers, I didn't really. Did I pick? Yeah, E-Hall back out of. Picked him back up out of the free agency. He was with us the first season. Tight ends, Thomas out of free agency. Bayless I drafted. Once again, if you've seen the draft, you'll notice. I took him out the draft. You see he already starting. Left guard. Took him out of free agency. Damn, what's going on? Where my water at? This guy came out of free agency, but the computer did it. The draft. We ain't gonna do this. Not now. All right. Oh. Right tackle. He by himself. McGlinchey. They by themselves. Right in. Rivers I got out of free agency. Look at that speed. 85-88. Bosa's 80-93. All right. Kinlaw was the only one left. I got both of these guys out of their draft. It's all in the draft. We're going to see how they do. Left outside, Muse. He's still with us. Warner. Got these from the draft and from free agency. I wanted to make one of these guys a middle linebacker as his backup, but let's see what happens in the draft. Corners, I picked up Brown. He was with me before, back in Madden 20. Picked him up out of the free agency. And then Moore, surprisingly, is off an injured reserve. He had another 16 months to go. Somehow he cool now. He with us. I picked up Nicholson out of the free agency. I got rid of the one I drafted. Way too slow. And then I picked Jones out of the draft. I mean, free agency. So that's it on that, y'all. We're about to get into it now. Let's see what this is all about, this ceremony they talking about.
When DeMarcus Ware was selected 11th overall in the 2005 NFL Draft, he became the first Troy University player to ever be chosen in the opening round. Now, 17 years later, he's the first Trojan to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. His 138.5 sacks ranked 9th all-time in NFL history. And his 9 Pro Bowl selections are tied with fellow legends like Walter Payton, Ed Reed, Derek Thomas, and John Elway. Now, DeMarcus joins them in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's tight. Learn from the greatest. 5 finesse moves for all linebackers for the next 6 weeks. Okay. All right. We are 80 offensively, 83 defensively, 81 overall. They 79 offensively, 84 defensively, 81 overall. Weekly strategy. Let's see. Defend the run. You know what? To be honest with you, they're going to do the run anyway. Let me see. Okay, I'll go with that. Total defense rank 16, total offensive rank 19. Make sure everybody okay. Fatigue minus 10. Now, is that minus 10? Yep. Hip pointer. Kinlaw. Damn. Fuck, man. 1 week, alright. Shit crazy. I'm gonna see both of them. Let me see if they got somebody hurt. Hip pointer too. ACL sprain. 1 week. Look at that. That's a nice picture. Well, it's got to be on us, though. Why can't one of my players look like that?
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Oh, I got rid of
Week 1 of the
I don't know
NFL
if anybody
Preseason
remember that.
on EA Sports.
So Lance is starting. Today.
We'll see Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins taking on Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because they're putting out pads.
I didn't change.
There in that heat, running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football
I don't even know who this
back.
is running.
And this return will
Wide
be
receiver.
positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership. That's what he's trying to accomplish.
All right, let's see what we could do.
Lance now on first down.
Hey,
And his first
that's what we
pass
can do.
is incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach, and let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers, and they're going louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. Well, that's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on him. Hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Okay.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
First down.
He's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case,
I should have cut in.
And the others
I was supposed to cut in.
Get off the field and didn't get it done.
Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. You're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. In your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less.
Oh.
Do what you're supposed
No
to do.
flag.
But don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance.
Damn it.
And down he goes. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And they'll go for it. Lance. The first
Damn
catch
right
of the
we
game
gonna
for
go
George
for it.
Kittle.
Damn right.
All the way down to the 24-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards.
That's
maybe
Lance
10.
out there.
Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Man, they got plays. I'm going to have to
So
switch
the big
this shit
play
back
gets
to
them
my
all the way
team.
down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now.
Oh, face mask.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Damn. Hey, man, let's play our game.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Damn it, man. Damn.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
Gotta change that.
Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got it for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
From the gun, it's Lance.
I knew it.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Yeah.
And he's going to get this one
Trying to test some shit out. I ain't doing it no more.
The Dolphins take the field with Titans Preseason, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And for all the collegiate success he had,
Low power
highest
88.
passer
Yeah,
efficiency
we're going to
rating
pick
by a
this
mile.
off.
He's a guy who's had his share of detractors at the professional level, but
Low
I do
power
like his
88, we
poise,
definitely
I do
better
like
get
his
some
moxie,
interceptions.
and I love his accuracy.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. After the turnover, it's Tua. And
I
this
forgot
will
about
complete to Will
them
Fuller.
slant plays.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Setting to throw on first down is Tua.
Okay, you want to do that?
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On second and very short, Tua.
Intercepted by
It's
H-Love.
intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And a nice spin into
Hey,
some
slow.
open field. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
That's me.
Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from
Why
the
I can't do
beginning,
this in a
Brandon,
regular
right? Both of them
season?
have done it, so we kind of start from scratch.
Shit.
Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework,
Why?
and they're executing quite well.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
Hey,
interception.
slow.
What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
I don't like this setup, man.
On first down, Lance. Got an open man. It's Rattling. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain for second down. On play action, Lance.
What the hell? I was supposed to run?
And he'll go down.
Oh, I didn't know that was a run play. I did not know. I'm trying to throw
for a
it.
loss of 8. What great push up front. We're scoreless after 1. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Damn it. Too busy trying to see what plays open up.
Quentin Jefferson, his second sack of the night. On fourth down, Ferguson. And he's not able to get away.
I'll just
he
get
is
right
stopped
there.
well short of a first down. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down, Miami, as
Trying
they
to
get set
test
to
out
start
my
the
players,
drive.
that's all.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Got him.
Oh, Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down. Kevin Pierre-Louis leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front. And that creates the gap there. And he took full
manhandled
advantage,
him.
got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Don Blackburn.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The Dolphins defense, they get set to go here. And we watch now how effective they've been, how disruptive
We don't want
they've
to see
been
that
on
shit.
the field.
They ain't did nothing.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I got Breida out there.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Off the play fake, Ferguson.
Oh, man.
Connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football? It says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Miami set to take over. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt
got him. Oh, no, we didn't get him. Damn it.
And he's taken down.
Drake.
To slip across the 35.
Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, we'll take the 3, man. I ain't going to try and be greedy. End up with nothing.
Watch right there, a nice in-breaking route.
How you doing?
In the middle of the field, and he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
I moved that guy from the middle too.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Well, you ain't missed much.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores.
Yeah, that's right. Knock that shit down. Who is that?
Jonathan, Coach, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing again is Kaiser on 2nd and 10.
That's right. They quarterback is shook up.
Incomplete. He was trying to get that to Hunter Long, the tight end. And it's
doing update instead of working on music. What update? PS4 update?
Receivers to run
Red Dead update?
Here's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Kaiser. Open man here is
4th down.
And a nice job there defensively.
We're going to call timeout. We want plenty of time.
42. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I don't like taking their choice.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Again, it's Kaiser.
He caught that?
He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long.
Oh, my goodness.
Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Here's Kaiser.
I don't know why they do that dumbass play. Yes, finally it took
the 2. Good for only a couple.
Oh, you talking about your system?
Coming up. To throw is Kaiser.
Yeah, he dropped it. You talking about your system?
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On third down, Kaiser firing quickly here.
Fourth
That's
down.
complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. He gets this one complete to Bowden.
Damn.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Working with a 2nd and 3. Kaiser yet again.
Got it. Got the sack.
Under pressure, and he'll go
Bosa.
down back at the 26.
You saw that?
Line. That is Nick Bosa.
Yeah, for the
from
past
out on
month,
the edge who worked
all
his
it
way in
was
for the sack.
But no takes to start to have a good
wanted
drive.
to do
Quite
is
like a big
update
loss on a sack,
everything.
does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Every time you sit down.
So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Oh, damn, I fucked
To
that up.
throw, Kaiser.
Or did I?
Finding Gaskin underneath. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
I ain't calling no timeout.
3 yards, all they
What
could
y'all
muster
gonna
there,
do?
and it'll bring up 4th down.
Look how the
That
clock
strategy
just running. They
there,
ain't caught.
Brandon,
Oh,
third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks.
complaining.
So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Can we block this shit?
Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Man, did you see my 49er game, Drake?
Preseason matchup of the year.
Did you watch any football today?
Orlando now, and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, at the very least, you can't say it's not competitive. All tied up at halftime. And for the call of the second half, we get you back out to Brandon God.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back.
They said a
for
field
the
goal
second
separates the
half.
2 teams. We both got 3. How a field goal separates
Probably not
us?
likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our
They was
best
about
in
to
the
get
first
that
half,
quarterback.
so
You saw
we don't
that?
have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Oh,
Nice
okay.
rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Another run with Gaskin.
I knew it, man.
And he will have first
The
down
hell?
yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Here's Gaskin.
You ain't going nowhere.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Look at them swallowing them up.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll try to throw here. Kaiser. And he will find his man on the outside.
Bitch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. Over the middle, complete. It's long. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
There you go. Back that shit up.
A flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Kaiser now.
Woo! Almost intercepted.
The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now they'll bootleg it with Kaiser. Kaiser can't get away.
Where you thought you was going.
Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, the return is Bowden. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Ferguson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens.
Oh, man, that would have been a nice run.
For guys trying to get to the football.
Oh, that would have been lovely.
Again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Look at that. Nothing but green grass.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Who is this guy?
Now
oh, that's a running. That's a wide receiver. He's like 5th or 6th on my roster. That's wide receivers. I got like 6 wide receivers, so I'm good.
The offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, Ferguson.
He caught it. Okay.
Right side here, complete.
Yeah, he hurt. I don't give a damn about you. You ain't on my team.
Now after
you
the
ain't on my
completion,
team,
we're
y'all.
timeout, an injured player.
We ain't worried about him.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a
Welcome to the
preseason
late
game.
night grind,
We'll be
y'all.
right back. Still
All
in search
right.
of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on
Come
the
on,
move.
Breida.
1st and 10.
Bust this one open.
They go counter with Breida.
Get off my man. Hey.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 5.
Damn it.
And that'll be incomplete.
I should have threw it to my other
Took
guy.
a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender.
Damn, I tried to put it through the window.
Coming down with them.
And this
God
time,
dang it.
contact and another incomplete pass.
What's up,
The
Skyler?
Dolphins do the job defensively.
Yeah, I do,
there,
man.
and now it brings
Yeah,
up
I do.
4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there.
'Cause I ain't fuck with
Back-to-back
21.
Incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And
I went
goal
from
is
20
able
to
put it
22.
through. And they will take the lead here. This
So, yeah, I'm
battle of
having
field
fun.
goals. It's 6-3. So a good kick there. They put the bow
Quiet
tie
as
on
Tech
it with
kept,
3
I was getting
points.
tired of
And
my
let's face
20.
it, everybody wants a
You know, even
touchdown.
though I
We
was
know
like
that, but the NFL,
good
defenses
12
are
years in the
awfully good.
future.
You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not the
way.
tie.
Damn, I wish he'd have brought
Either
that
way.
out.
You got it.
I just went right past him.
Big Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone. And
I get tired of that slant.
Big play.
I'm going to do something
Game
about
hasn't
that,
been
man.
devoid of action because these two
I'm so tired of
defenses,
that slant.
they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser.
You ain't going nowhere,
And this
even
is
if you call it.
incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys.
You ain't going nowhere.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
Oh, you talking about
it's been very, very hard
basketball.
for them to move the ball because
I thought you
you're not getting
said,
the benefits
you
of
know,
run
Madden
after catch.
22. You
Tackle
talking about
almost on the
2K22.
spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Get him!
Now they set up the
Still
screen.
get
That's good
him.
play.
You ain't going nowhere. You lost
And
yardage.
this one's going to go the wrong way.
Yeah.
Losing yardage back at the 42.
I can't think what my field is right now, man. I'm on Madden
That
right
play
now.
really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a
Flag.
nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
What the hell you do? Illegal block in the
So that one
back.
will be accepted.
You bastard. All the work we put in.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on
Dang.
1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Breida. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care
Damn
of
it.
your team.
Get off
with
my...
play calling
Oh, I
as
could have
well.
ran.
Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell them to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Off play action. Ferguson.
Oh, you...
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th
I got a
down.
punt.
One
God
thing you have to see out
dang
of a
it.
rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Damn, we right here?
Fair catch, a signal for and take it. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the
Yeah, I'll be back on there tomorrow,
field position,
Skyler.
1st and 10. And out come the Dolphins now.
If not tomorrow,
Their
Tuesday.
defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A 1st down throw for Kaiser.
Good, he overthrew.
That is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Kaiser. And he comes back with one
Third.
complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Get him!
On the carry. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
What the hell, man? He's slow, Armstead. Slow.
They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On 1st and 10, Kaiser throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position
Yeah,
just
man, I'm trying to
continues
get used to that meter in
They become just as
2K20.
critical to the
22, I
passing
mean.
attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open
Got him.
field can really...
Kaiser can't get
Don't tell me that's
away,
Armstead
and he'll go
again.
down.
This man
Eric
ain't
Armstead able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, Drake, you have a good night, bro. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming through, Drake.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
He
And
still
this is
dropped
going to
it.
be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance
I
left,
ain't
and this
messing
has to
with
be a
him.
1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Kaiser.
Interception.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And he's able to take this one back.
That's
to
a
the
guy that got a free
36-yard
agency, too.
When you talk about making
Jones
winning
coming
plays,
through.
that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
Yeah, my 2K20 still works. Are you talking about Madden or you talking about basketball? Yeah, I'm in my 3rd season. I stopped at the All-Star break.
Finish things off.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start on the ground.
Come on, man. I done ran into my own player.
Going to burn the first of their
My own player
timeouts
ran me over.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. Ferguson.
Bam.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. So the Dolphins now down 6-3, less than 90 seconds to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10.
And he still tried to throw it to
That
him.
is incomplete.
The hell was you thinking?
The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Kaiser.
Got him.
Kaiser hit, and he lost the football. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Kaiser. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
That's it. Game. We won our first one.
In his sights, but he could not reel it in. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Oh yeah, they ain't messing with the parks no more. I'm talking about my NBA career mode. My career mode still works.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one.
But then again, I wouldn't know. I ain't played it yet since I got the new one. So yeah, I don't know.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let's get Breida a touchdown.
On the ground for him now on 9 carries. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down.
I'm going to get Breida a touchdown.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The run only got a yard.
Harris
Here's
is out
2nd
there.
and 9. They'll run it
What
here.
the
This is their
hell?
fullback getting the carry. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Play fake. Ferguson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar.
All right, here comes the touchdown right here.
On 4th down, Ferguson.
Damn.
And it's incomplete.
Oh, well. We still won.
But now this game is
First
over.
game out the way. We still won, 3-6. We got a lot of work to do.
Well, partner, still a head scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock? Right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field?
Not by much.
Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here. And it turns out they don't get it done.
Man, don't turn around. Just walk off,
for
man.
Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From South Florida, good night, everybody.
Okay. Next game is against the Titans. I don't know if it's going to be this easy. But I'm working on it. Okay. My fullback, what the hell is he doing with the ball? That's that depth chart. I'm gonna have to change that shit. Look at Pierre Lewis. Tackle for loss, them threes. Armstead got 2.5 sacks. Oh, bastard. Bosa. Pierre Lewis. Interceptions. Ace Love and Jones. All right, game 1 out the way. Game 2 underway. Ankle breaker, high fake up rate on skill moves following. All right, don't even let me read it. Just hurry up and take it out, huh? Shut out Miami. Get 3 passing TDs. Allow for 350 yards. I knew I was supposed to do something. Let me see. Advanced week. We got them out the way. All right. Tennessee Titans. We first in defense rank. TDs allowed. We 8th. Sacks. Number 6. We got 5 sacks. Yeah, we using Giants, Jazz. Hold on, I want offensive playbook. Where is that, man? Come on. There we go. There we go. That's what we gonna do. I'm sticking with that. Let me see, 86. I'm gonna stick with this one. That's right. Get back in line up, homie. Depth chart. That's important. I gotta fix this shit. Running backs. Damn. See, this the guy. Secret weapons around here. Armstead. That's why his ass was out there. Damn it. Wait a minute, no. I forgot I picked up a kicker. Alright, punt returns. Debo. No, homie. Okay. Now we can get into the next game. Got all that straightened out. Select game day goals. Shut out Tennessee, that ain't happening. Score. Don't allow a sack. Yeah, allow less than 20 yards. Hold on, what's their overall? Alright, we offense 80, defense 83, overall 81. They are offense 79, defense 81, overall 79. Okay. Don't allow a rush until they sack quarterback 3 times. I like that part. Get 3 passing TDs, get 3 rushing TDs. Lead by 9, no turnovers today. Three passing TDs, huh? 1 interception, 5 sacks. Let's go with 5 sacks. My coach ain't got shit. Average pass yards, oh, they 31st. Average rushing yards. Okay. Defend the run. We will do that. Sacks. They last. Titan defense. Average total yards 5. Average pass yards. Average. I ain't doing no practicing. Oh, man. Last game for the night, y'all. Gotta handle our business. Debo! Greenlaw.
Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's week 2 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson.
All right, let's
Wins
go.
and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Trey Lance,
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
Throw power, 91.
They'll be led out by the former number 3
Was it-
overall pick back in
was it 91
2021.
already?
It's Trey Lance.
What I enjoyed this
Yep,
week
it
is
was.
that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I
That's
took
what I
away from
want.
that is just how it has
Our-
permeated
our
throughout
book-
the entire
our
offensive
playbook
line, the
back.
relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really
That's
care.
what I want.
When you care
Damn, I
that
coulda cut
much,
through.
you're going to play that much harder for him
Yeah.
and give a
Our
better chance to lead the
playbook.
team to wins.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing
Yeah,
the
this
holes
one
like
I'm
that,
comfortable
it could be
with.
a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
34 yards the gain that time, another first down. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Damn.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Now on 2nd and 16, Lance.
Damn it.
That falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense
shut up.
forcing that incompletion?
Off of play action, and here's Lance.
Now you can talk about him.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the
Kittle,
field.
we'll sit your
and then
ass
angled
down,
him to the
son.
left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Running the counter with
Damn.
Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive.
Yeah, I had to go to
and he
my
wound up taking
playbook.
it into the end zone.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
A terrific athlete.
Dope
Started
power,
at wide
88.
receiver before
Come on
becoming
out
a
here.
starting quarterback at Texas A&M, and also took his studies pretty seriously as well. He was a biology major at Texas A&M, planned to become an orthopedic surgeon, but being the 8th pick in the NFL draft, that paid just a little bit better.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down and 4. Tannehill complete to right.
Damn, Ace.
That catch good for
Is that
only a
your guy?
yard, and it'll be 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each
Out of
and every
bounds.
time to either
Nope.
equal or try and get us ahead and try
Out
to
of
keep us
bounds.
ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going to
hey, out of bounds,
game
man.
of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to
I'm
set the
challenging
tone.
that, watch.
You kept the drive alive. 3rd down.
Oh.
Conversion here is big. A first down carry for Henry.
Knock
Not able to
back.
get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any
Got
step.
him.
Just get your feet.
Under pressure, and he's going to
Blackburn.
go down. Tannehill
Look at the
sacked.
rookie.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes
Look at the
can work
rookie.
against you as a
What?
quarterback. He thinks he can retreat.
And he's
out
short,
under
too.
pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him.
Was that my #1 draft pick? Yep, that's my #1 draft pick, y'all. First round.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be brought
Punt it.
down right around the 37.
Punt it.
It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play.
Look at our head
defended well,
coach.
but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. This will be fielded at the 17. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Face
And he's
mask.
going to be taken down here.
Better
with
be a
penalty
face
flag
mask.
on the field.
How the hell?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing now is Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On the handoff, this is Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And down to the 27-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Here's Lance. Nowhere to go.
man.
He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. He's at the 40. Past the 20.